Good day, and welcome back to Between the Keys. Here's a nice song for you, How Deep Is Your Love by the Bee Gees. There were some Bee Gees on in the car last night on the way back from the restaurant, and obviously this is one of them. When you listen to the Bee Gees hits, How Deep Is Your Love, it's got to be high up there. So, songs in E flat, when you look up online, as always, you find it in the wrong key many times. Don't learn it in D, you want to learn it in the original key, right? So E flat, here's an E flat, here's root position. I'm going to be moving it down. This B flat is going to come down to here. The G can come down again. We call them inversions, but the point is, we've got an E flat. Okay, there's a nice intro to the song, playing an E flat chord. Okay, and they sing They sing up there, don't they? They've got a nice long floaty vocal section. I'm ad-libbing a bit, but the chords are very simple. It goes round twice and it's E flat major 7, G sharp or A flat major 7, and then that same chord without the fourth note over a B flat. We call that a sus chord, B flat sus, because we've got the 7, the 2 and the 4 of B flat. You could also play it like this, but I'm going to play like that. That gives you the real sound. Again, E flat major 7, A flat major 7. One more time. And then we come in. I know your eyes. You see how nicely that chord, because it's the 5th, right? If you play it with a sus chord on the 5th, really leads in nicely to the root. Again, that last one. Coming back to E flat now. I know your eyes. Comes in on eyes. When he says eyes, you play the E flat. I know your eyes in the morning sun. The first 3 chords are E flat major, not major 7, just a major chord. Here's major 7. You could play the major 7. Know your eyes, but just major chord. I know your eyes in the G minor 7, morning sun, down to F minor 7. We go to C with a dominant 7. I feel you, just for feel you, that's the passing chord. I feel you touch me, back to F minor again. In the pouring, that's G7, major, rain. And there's that sus chord again on B flat. From the top, I know your E flat. Eyes in the G minor 7, morning sun, F minor 7. C7, I feel you, back to F, touch me in the G7, pouring rain, sus chord. Back to E flat again, repeat. And the moment that you, G minor 7, wonder. Now we have a change, we go to C minor 7, far from me, F minor 7. I want to feel you in my arms again. And there's a jump there, I believe. The sus chord on B flat. And you come to me. Now we're on A flat major 7. We used it in the intro for those intro 4 chords. Come to me. Half step down, G minor 7. On a summer breeze. Oh, out of tune. Come to me on a summer breeze. That's where the melody is. You come to me on a summer breeze. Keep me down a tone to F. One in your love. That's F minor 7 again. Then you softly leave Doesn't sound quite right because I played the wrong chord there. It's supposed to be C sharp. Keep me warm in your love, then you softly leave. That's the one I meant to play. It's C sharp or D flat. I should say D flat really on here because we're playing a song in E flat. It's C flat, it's D flat 7 with a 9. So here's the 9 or the 2. The 9 is also the 2. Keep me warm in your love, then you softly leave. Alright. Enough out of tune singing. But back to the A flat major. Come to me on a summer breeze. G minor 7. Keep me warm in your love, then you softly leave. We're going up to G again. G minor. And it's me that you need to. High note. Here comes the high note. Sus chord on B flat. Show. Just about hit it. How deep is your love? Is your love? How deep is your love? This part it goes from E flat to E flat major. You can hit the 9 again. E flat major 9. It's a G minor 7 chord over E flat for those of you who are watching carefully. But it makes a nice major 7 and a 9 on top as well. Let's go back to how deep is your love, how deep is your love. Back to that A flat major. I really need to learn. Minor on learn. Minor 6 chord there on the same note, A flat major. I really need to learn. 'Cause we're living in a world of, that's E flat again, fools. That's that's B flat minor 6. Fools breaking us down. That's your C7 again. You can play a sharp 5 in here, not to confuse you too much. That's what it says on iReal Book, the other app that I use for chords. Breaking us down when they are. I don't like to sing out of tune. It's easy to lose the key. 'Cause we're living in a world of fools. Breaking us down. Where am I? Breaking us down when they all should let us be. That was living in a world of fools. E flat to B flat minor 6. Breaking us down. That's C7. When they all should let us be. F minor 7. We belong. G minor 6 again. G sharp minor, A flat I should say, A flat minor 6. We belong to you and me, E flat again. That's the end of the phrase. Phew, let's take a break. Okay, it actually comes straight back in though. We belong to you and me, I believe in you. It comes straight back in, doesn't it, with another round of a verse. Straight after the chorus. There's no extended chords or break after the chorus, like in most songs. Belong to you and me, I believe in you. You know the door to my very soul. Alright, so it comes in with I believe, G minor, in you, F minor 7. You know that, that's the C7 here, passing chord, back to F minor 7. Door to my very soul, G7, and then B flat sus. That 5 chord again, the sus that leads back into E flat. That is E flat, G minor 7, C minor 7. To F minor, you must see me when I fall. To that sus chord again. Now we're into the B. We're going to call it the B section, right? Maybe you could call it pre-chorus. A flat major 7. And you may not think down a half step that I care for you. We've actually seen this before. We're repeating sections now, of course. When you know that inside that I really do. Oops, I did it again. C sharp. It's very small on this iPad. When you know that inside that I really do. C sharp 7, C sharp 9. However you want to call it. And you know that inside F minor 7 to C sharp again. And I really do. With the 9. Back to G minor. And it's me you need to show. That's us again. How deep is your love? Is your love? How deep is your love? A flat. I really need to learn. Minor on the same chord. Minor 6. 'Cause we're living in a world of fools. B flat minor 6. Breaking us down. There's the C7 with a sharp 5. When they all should let us be. F minor. We belong. That G sharp again, or A flat minor again. To you and me. So that comes in a few times, that A flat minor 6. To you and me. Back to the E flat. We go around the verse chords now and they just sing la la la. So la 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 la. Let's do it right though. Haha. We belong to you and me. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Those verse chords again. G minor, F minor, C7. It's difficult because you end up out of time if you do it wrong. La 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 la. Got to go from we belong. We belong to you and me. Because it's the first one, you see. The E flat is actually the first one. To you and me. La la, G and F. C to F. Back to G and A flat. E flat. La la la. G minor. Ba -na, C minor. Ba -na -na. F. Ba -ba -na -na -na. And the sus chord again. Back to A flat major now. That other section we've seen before. And you come to me down a half step to the minor, down a step, F to C sharp. And it's me you need to show how to be love. Pick an octave to sing this in. Whichever one you pick, it'll be wrong because it'll either sound too deep or too high. That's the rules of a Bee Gees song. You'll never be able to sing it as high as they can. They have the high voices. Okay, and it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? Is your love major? Major. Oops. I really need to learn the minor 6. 'Cause we're E flat, B flat 6, minor 6. Breaking us down. C7. When they all should let us be. F minor 7. You could even play 9. Breaking us down when they all should let us be. Here's a nice minor 9 chord. We belong. There's the minor 6 again. To you and me. What happens there? Belong to you and me. I think it goes D minor for a bar, and then the sus chord again. How deep is your love? How deep is your love? We're on the vamp section now, we're going round and round. I really need to learn. E flat, what a fool. There's that B flat minor 6 again. Breaking us down. C7. When they all should let us be. Don't be tempted to go to that F minor 7 too fast. Breaking us down stays quite a while. Long should let us be. We belong to you and me. I think it moves faster. Me. How deep is your love? How deep is your love? Round and round we go. I really need to learn minor 6. 'Cause we're living in a world of fools. Minor 6. Breaking us down. Dominant 7 on C. And they all should let us be. F minor. We belong. G sharp minor 6. There's that beautiful beautiful chord. On to you and me. And I'm going to leave it there, because otherwise we'll be going round and round, vamping the outro all day. So a more difficult song than I normally teach on this channel. A lot of chords to remember. We're in E flat, not the easiest key. Practice going around them slowly. I know your eyes in the G minor, F minor, C. I feel you touch me in the G7, pouring rain. By the way, this website I'm using is called eChords. You'll find it in the right key if you type in "How Deep Is Your Love" chords, and then go down to the one that's called eChords. When I googled it, it was not the first one, not the second one, not the third one, not the fourth one, fifth, no, sixth. It was number 7 on the list. All of the Ultimate Guitar were wrong this time. Normally it's just the first or second that's wrong, and then you find it in the right key, but they've got it here in G, they've got it here in D, they've got it here in all kinds of keys, but not the one I was looking for, the original key, which is E flat. Always learn a song in the right key, so that you can sing it as they did, if possible. Although in this case, impossible. How did they do it? Well, they had high voices. Okay, that was How Deep Is Your Love. Remember, check out the E chords for the right chords. And hopefully this video helped you to learn the chords. Not an easy song, take it slow. Hopefully I explained the chords as best I could. Click like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe to the channel. Surely will help the channel out, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now.